Today I'm going to show you how to make a corn and blueberry ice cream. I've been making it every summer when corn comes around season. I just recently saw a video from Tbsp. They do a not milk powder, but a canned milk stuff. I don't remember the fucking name. I'll remember, and I'll like pop it up over here. Boop, milk stuff. Anyways, I actually make a custard, so I'm going to show you how to do that now. Making some corn and blueberry ice cream. I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm using up half and half, because if I don't, it'll go bad by this weekend. So I'm being frugal. 5 cups heavy cream, 3 cups whole milk, 16 egg yolks, 18 ounces of sugar. I measure that shit. Some vanilla, some bean, and then I'm going to show you the first step. I'll just post the recipe down below. I'll show you the first step. So here we go. Measuring out some milk. Altogether I need 8 cups, 4 cups a quart.
See? It's not chunky, it's just heavy cream. That means it has creamy parts. Boom.
Chop this up. I'm going to show you the easy way to go about this. Corn on the cob into the heavy cream and the half. I'm gonna throw some of this shit in there. Splattering everywhere. Heat that guy up. Well, just boil it for, I don't know. I'll get it boiling and then I'll simmer it for like 10 minutes and then cool it down to, I'll just let it cool down while I'm making everything else. Another pot. I got a pound of blueberries. Some sugar. This is like a 1/3 cup. Just a little bit of water so you don't scorch that shit. Stir that and then cook it into a syrup. Alright, let that cook. Well, that's heating. Now I will start separating some of the yolks into 18. Whisk the shit out of this until it changes a different color. I've got 18 ounces of sugar. I'm going to add it to this guy slowly. I also got to show you how to make a blueberry sauce. So this is another day. I ended up realizing that over here, the corn, heavy cream, and I used half and half. I changed the recipe, but normally I use heavy cream and whole milk. It needs to kind of sit for longer, so I let it sit overnight in the, this is the angle, the walk-in. So now I'm gonna strain that. Got the blueberry syrup made up already. So basically, I showed you already how to cook it in a pan. Throw some sugar in it with the blueberries. You cook it down until the blueberries are broken down, basically, and then just strain it through a strainer or something, preferably like this guy, you know, finer mesh. Just push it through. If you don't have that, just blend the shit out of it, and then that'll be fine. That'll be good enough. so now I will show you the rest of it. Strain. I guess I gotta toss these first. Actually, I'm gonna give these cobs a little jerkin.
I'm gonna try to save some of this here cob milk. That's what they call it in the Old West. Alright, just jerking off the cob. Alright, that's another curve. Alright, cool. Good. Drop off. Now I'm going to scoop. Scoop.
Oh, there's still a cob in here. I got my thermometer. I'm going to temp this guy real quick. Let's see how this looks. I'm at 144, 145. So I actually have this pretty high. I gotta get this up to like 200, and then I'll turn it off and show you the next step. We're almost there. I'm gonna show you where we're at as far as this. The whole time I'm also stirring it to make sure it doesn't like stick the bottom and scorch. It's a little bit easier with heavy cream milk because there's so much fat in it, but I'm just being safe. Alright, so where are we at? 191. Yep, 191. So I'm about to pull it, and I'll show you the next step.
So this is at 200 degrees. I got my egg yolk and sugar mixture here. I'm going to show you a little trick. You take a wet cloth, make like a little circle over here. And this will kind of help with it moving, but it won't be. This is a little bit, kind of hard to move. So what you want to do when you're tempering is bring some of the hot into the cold and slowly raise the temperature. And I just do it one ladle at a time. And you want to try to keep this moving if at all possible while adding some of the heavy cream into it. Woo! I'm also right-handed, so it might be a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm gonna switch hands. Alright, so keep it moving. You don't want to cook the egg yolks. There's some people that's enough for, but I like to play it on the safe side and try to get it as warm as possible before I transfer it over. Alright, that's good. So toss that. Make sure that's all mixed pretty well. Now we put it back in over here. Give it a quick little mix. Alright, now it's back on the heat.
Alright, now, so I got it back on. I'm turning the heat on now. If that is, there we go. And then I want to keep stirring it. And I'm going to get the thermometer out here. I can't do it with the phone in my hand, so I'm going to have to stop recording. But basically, I'll keep stirring it once it reaches 170, or until you can take the back of the spoon and you'll draw a line across. I'll show you when I'm there. Alright, so we're at 170. I'm going to show you the spoon trick if it's at all possible with one hand. Just set it like that. Alright, so I gotta let, boom. So you draw a line across it, and it just basically stays there. It also, you can kind of tell by the way it moves. Yeah, that it's kind of thickened up a little bit. So we want to strain it just in case any, if there was any whites when I separated the egg yolks from the whites, they might have cooked. So we want to strain it through this guy. That's what I'm about to do right now.
Alright, so I'm going to add we make our own vanilla bean, extract. Buy vanilla beans, they're super expensive, but you make your own extract by putting vodka or some other shit. There's other alcohol you can use, I'd have to ask the chef of this restaurant, this establishment.
I'm going to go with, I think I'm just gonna do a tablespoon. I'm just kind of deciding. I don't want it to be too heavy on the vanilla. I want that corn to show up, but vanilla is the shit. So let's add it. I'm gonna let this cool down now overnight. You don't want to throw it into your ice cream maker at this temperature. I try to get it down to 35 degrees, maybe lower if possible, before I throw it into my ice cream maker. And that I will have to show you tomorrow. So talk to you tomorrow. This is refrigerated. This is the corn, what is it, the custard. And I got this KitchenAid attachment for the KitchenAid. Get it going slow. You just pour in about 2/3 full of this custard. And you just let that run. And it'll take probably like, since this is cold and this is freezing cold, you have to freeze this overnight. It should take like 10 or 15 minutes. Probably like 10. I'll just let it run and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Before we throw it in the freezer. Alright. Alright. When it starts looking like this, it's about ready to pull out. And then I have the blueberry syrup over here. That's what it looks like. You gotta mix that in when you pour that into the storage container. This is done. It's about the consistency you want. And I'm gonna pour just a little bit off. I still gotta do another half of batch, so I'm gonna leave some in here. So I'll be able to have enough in here that it doesn't start getting bogged down. You just drizzle some lid. Alright, this is the last batch. So pull this dude out.
Save that part for the kids. No? Last little bit of blueberry.
So just gotta put this in the freezer for like overnight. It could be servable after like 6 hours. I'll show you what that looks like when this is done freezing.
Super quick. This is like a, I wish.
Am I going on your channel?
Yeah. What do you mean, what is this for? No, you gotta overdo it. You gotta act like it's the best fucking.
Oh, God. Oh,
There you go.
this is so good.